James Banks here for Up Close Gamers. I'm here with Totalbiscuit. He's just been cast in the IPL UK Qualifier event. How are you feeling, sir?
I'm knackered, if I'm totally honest with you, mate. Yeah, God, I was reverting to my Geordie there. That was unfortunate. I'm absolutely knackered, mate. I tell you, I'm like, oh man, yeah, over 13 hours casting today, so that's close to I think the maximum I've ever done, and it's been pretty much non-stop. We had a couple of short breaks, but we're going all the way through some very, very intense matchups. It's been a fantastic tournament, though. It's easily the best the UK's seen it. Nothing else has come close up to this point.
So, what would you say has been your favourite game from the IPL event?
It's really hard to say. They've all been absolutely fantastic, honestly. I saw some great games from Bishu, actually. I was very, very impressed with some really crazy play. The Mothership play, so much fun to watch right there against Stefano. That was a fantastic game. Bishu's got to be very proud of himself. He was actually very hard on himself after that game. And it's like, seriously? That was brilliant. Incredibly entertaining and a very effective use of the Mothership there as well. So, yeah, that was great stuff. All of the finals games were awesome. There's so few bad games in this tournament for what I've seen.
So, one question I wanted to ask you, there's a lot of commentators who are trying to get involved in StarCraft and stuff now, but there's a lot of them who don't have the knowledge or have the advice on how to do it. So, what would you advise them in how to prepare and how to improve and how to get more involved in it and become a better caster like yourself?
Well, honestly, you've got to find out what exactly your niche is and build upon it. Really, if you're going to be an analyst, then you've got a lot of competition because pretty much any pro player can analyze, yeah, and they're probably going to analyze better than you. So there's actually very few analysts that are well respected within the scene as a direct result of that. Obviously, on the American side, you've got Artosis, a very well respected analyst, of course, and then you've got the Rotterdam Mr. Bitter team, and needless to say, Day 9 as well. And then you have to think, well, okay, who else is really a pro commentator that's very much accurate on the analysis? You've got Mr. of course, Apollo in Europe, as far as I'm concerned, is the best analyst in Europe. And then you think, well, who else? And none other really spring to mind. Of course, there are people that do it. Then you've got the sort of the YouTube commentators, particularly Husky StarCraft and of course HD, who are very much focused on the play-by-play and things like that. And a lot of people try and be like that. The problem is that that market is completely saturated. There's no real way to break into it. Even I've been doing it for ages, and even then, the views that I get for my YouTube commentaries for StarCraft 2 are way lower than the other guys do for Husky and HD, of course. It does come down to the ability to either entertain or inform, or both, to an audience. So think about what you can do in that. And honestly, it's about public speaking as well. Learn to speak. If you can't get through a sentence without stumbling over yourself, you're probably not cut out to be a commentator, because you have to communicate information in an extremely rapid rate in an accurate, entertaining, and easily to understand fashion. That is not easy. That's why even in pro sports, there are only very, very, very specific people that get the job as a commentator. So you're going to have to work at it. Practice makes perfect, of course, and continue to be extremely critical of yourself and ask for feedback from people that are actually going to be honest to you.
Well, that is a great and long answer, so thank you very much for that. So you're going to be a DreamHack winter. Looking forward to that. That's a great casting lineup. I think that's the best casting lineup DreamHack's seen.
It's pretty baller, honestly. I mean, obviously you get Tastosis in there, and you've got Day 9, and Day 9's actually having to cast with Mr. Bitter this time around. It's kind of weird. I mean, obviously he's been casting with Apollo before, but really Apollo and myself are now a more established team, and if I'm totally honest, it kind of makes more sense as well, because we're kind of more of the classic sportscast style, where he's very much the analyst and I'm very much the play-by-play guy, and we stick to our roles kind of strictly, and I think we complement each other well there. And we've commentated with DreamHack as a team before, and DreamHack sees the need to bring us down again, and obviously we're very grateful for that, and we'll be having our own arena stage where we'll be the entire time, which is honestly really awesome. And we get a chance to commentate in the live finals arena in that massive ice hockey rink, 4,000 capacity in there. Could very well be the biggest esports event spectator wise ever in the West, so that is going to be absolutely fantastic. It's great to get the opportunity to do it again. The DreamHack guys are always awesome, and that tournament lineup is killer. There is not a bad player in that lineup, and I'm really looking forward to doing it.
So just coming back to IPL, I have to mention this. Bling, UK Pro, he's done so well. Like, what are your thoughts on that? He was the highest ranking UK player in the tournament. Leaps
and bounds, and the sad thing is that he was so close to beating Ryong as well. He held on so well in game 2, and you can identify the point where it all went wrong in game 1 as well. The fact that he lost those 5 sentries, overcommitting there, getting in range of the tanks. He could have held that. He really could. If he hadn't lost the 5 sentries, once that happened, he was dead. There's no real doubt about it. But he was so close to beating a top Slayers player. Come on. That is a massive achievement for a UK player. He outstripped Muslim at this point. He's obviously been practicing hard, and Bling can go far. He's varied his play out so much as well. He used to be very much 2-base all-in, 2-base, high pressure, execution push. Not anymore. Great player. He should be proud of his accomplishment today.
Definitely. So, any final words? Anything you want to say to your fans?
thank you for watching, as always. You're the only reason that I can actually continue to do this, so thank you once again, and hopefully you guys had a great time.
Great, thank you, Totalbiscuit.